Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 5.
Coming up tonight, we take a closer look at some recent deadly crashes in eastern Nebraska involving teenagers. Plus, Bryan Health gives an update on COVID as case numbers locally have been on the rise for 6 straight weeks. But first,
our city is not becoming more violent.
2 shootings over the weekend in the capital city. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Megan Conway. Rod has the evening off. A pair of shootings over the weekend killed 2 Lincoln residents in total. 6 people were shot. Channel 8's Yosef Nasser joins us with more details in our top story tonight. Yosef?
Good evening, Megan. LPD Police Chief Teresa Ewing spoke earlier today saying that nobody has been taken into custody after the shootings, but adds there's no danger to the public at this time. As you've alluded to, the first of 2 shootings happened early Saturday morning on the sidewalk outside of the Gravity Bar on O Street. 3 people were shot with serious injuries, 1 in critical condition. Then on Sunday, another shooting occurred at a house party on North 30th Street. 3 people shot there, 2 men pronounced dead on the scene. The other is in stable condition.
I feel very confident that these are incidents that occurred and it just happened to be on the same weekend.
Chief Young's confirming the 2 incidents are not believed to be related. Police have suspects for the O Street shooting, but have yet to make any arrests as of today. As for the 30th and P shooting, 2 handguns have been recovered from the scene. LPD is asking anybody with information on either of these cases to come forward. Coming up at 6, we'll examine violent crime trends in Lincoln and if the warm weather has any impact on their occurrence. Megan?
Yosef with our top story tonight. Thank you very much, Yosef. The past 3 days have been deadly when it comes to Nebraska teens and car crashes. Here's a closer look at 3 accidents that happened in eastern Nebraska. The Gage County Sheriff's Office says a teen is dead and another seriously injured after a rollover crash. It happened on Saturday just before 6 p.m. southeast of Beatrice. 17-year-old Keelan Schultz of Wymore was pronounced dead at the scene, and 18-year-old Billy O'Keefe Jr., also of Wymore, was seriously hurt. Police say both teens were not wearing seatbelts and were ejected from the vehicle. No other cars were involved in the crash, and the investigation is ongoing. Then just after midnight in the early hours of Sunday, the Washington County Sheriff's Office says 2 people were critically injured in a 2-vehicle crash on Highway 30 southwest of Blair. 18-year-old Madison Everett of Fremont was flown by helicopter to the hospital in extremely critical condition. The sheriff's office says the car she was driving crossed the center line and hit another vehicle head-on. That vehicle was driven by 34-year-old Edward Brewer of Blair. He was also taken to the hospital in critical condition. The crash is still under investigation. And Monday afternoon in Stanton County, 2 teens were injured in a single-vehicle rollover crash southeast of Norfolk. The sheriff's office says a 16-year-old girl had to be life-flighted from the scene and is in critical condition. They say she was ejected from the vehicle.
All I can say is no seatbelts in use, speed was a factor, and the 16-year-old boy that was driving did not have a driver's license and also faces several other citations for his driving.
Sheriff Unger says that driver tried to run away from the crash scene but was found and taken to the hospital for his injuries. The crash is still under investigation. Now, the details are still limited with some of these crashes, but we'll ensure to be keep you updated as we learn more on the air and online on our website, klkntv.com. COVID cases in Nebraska have been on the rise for the past 6 weeks. Local health officials believe there could be surges in certain areas. They're prepared, but say that staffing shortages could cause issues.
So there is statewide and nationwide a great shortage of healthcare workers. I think that is the single biggest threat if there would be another surge, and that's something that all healthcare systems would have to deal with.
Last week for Lancaster County, the risk dial was moved up into the mid-yellow category, but again at this time there are no mask mandates or directed health measures in place. Nationally, a vaccine potentially on the way soon for children 6 months to 5 years old. Pfizer saying it's ready to submit its vaccine to the FDA for emergency use authorization for that age group. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
Protection for some of America's youngest could soon be on the way. Pfizer saying 3 doses of its COVID-19 vaccine are 80% effective at preventing symptomatic COVID infection in children 6 months to 5 years old. These 2 little ones participating in the trial.
COVID is a real risk to younger children. And I know many parents of children under 5 that are just really drained and exhausted and feel alone in this process of having to determine what is safe for their family.
Each shot will be 1/10 of the adult dose. Emergency use authorization could come as early as this summer if all goes as planned. Moderna has already submitted its data for a 2-dose regimen for this age group that showed similar efficacy of the adult vaccine during the Omicron surge, though it is also studying a 3rd dose. The FDA has yet to act on the application. This is nearly every state sees a rise in new infections. Pediatric cases also going up.
What we know is that this virus is evolving very quickly, and every iteration of it is, has more and more immune escape, makes it harder for this virus to be contained unless we continue vaccinating people and keeping people up to date.
Philadelphia reinstating its mask mandate in schools, same with the Berkeley Unified School District in California.
We've been watching cases rise in our school community as well as regionally, and interestingly, right now we're seeing more clusters.
The CDC recommending masking up indoors once again.
Health officials are preparing for another surge in the fall and winter. The Biden administration hoping to secure COVID funding from Congress to ensure treatments and vaccines will be available. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
And free booster doses are now available at Hy-Vee. They're available by appointment only at select Hy-Vee pharmacy locations for 5 to 11-year-olds who have had their last dose at least 5 months ago. Immunocompromised pediatric patients may also receive a booster dose at least 3 months after their traditional dose. Here's some good news for you tonight. 22 Nebraska students achieved a perfect ACT score. This morning, they were honored by the governor and members from the Nebraska education system.
Only 1% of students actually accomplish a 36. And that is a huge testament to your dedication, your hard work, the studies that you took it so seriously. And so you're in an elite class already.
Yes, only 1% of students achieved that. That is just amazing. Elkhorn South and Millard North had the most students with top scores in this year's graduating class. And we have all of the students who received perfect scores. We have their pictures on our website if you'd like to check them out. And congratulations to all of them for a perfect ACT score. The Lead Center recently announced their full 2022-23 season lineup, and season tickets are now on sale. It includes performances from the American Ballet Theater, performing one of the most famous ballets, Giselle. The music of Tim Burton films comes to life, with Danny Elfman performing his music alongside the Lincoln Symphony Orchestra. World-renowned cellist Yo-Yo Ma is coming as well to perform with pianist Catherine Stott.
Especially with the really popular events, the Danny Elfman event, Yo-Yo Ma, American Ballet Theater, the best seats will go very quickly. So the sooner you can make that happen, I think the happier you will be with the seats that you're able to secure.
The season ticket package also allows you to select from any of the Broadway shows that are coming, and that includes Hamilton, which was previously only available for Broadway season ticket subscribers. You can find information on how to get tickets on our website, klkntv.com. Time now for a check of our weather today. Quite the drop in temperatures for our Monday. Very cloudy as well, John.
That's right, yeah. A cool afternoon for sure, as temperatures have only been up into the 60s as we've gone through the afternoon hours. A cloudy day as well, not seeing a whole lot of sunshine around here. Here's a live look right now from the station looking off to the north and west. You can see those clouds that remain in place. It's only 63 degrees today. Right now. It's after a high of reaching 65 earlier today. 62 degrees is the temperature in Beatrice. We're in the 50s in York, 50s in Grand Island, and low 50s out in Kearney. You can see we've got a lot of clouds in place, but if I replace the clouds and show you a radar out to the west, you can see we've also got some scattered showers. One of the reasons why it's much cooler out towards Kearney and Grand Island right now, because that rain is helping cool things down just a bit. Showers continue across the central part of the state. They are slowly moving off to the east, which means we're going to keep a chance for some scattered showers in the forecast as we go throughout the rest of this afternoon, this evening, and then as we go through the overnight hours, we'll keep a chance for some scattered showers in the forecast as well. For the rest of this evening, cloudy skies in Lincoln, 63 degrees at 6 o'clock, 61 by 8, and a chance for some scattered showers by 10 o'clock. This is just the beginning of what will be a very wet next couple of days. Just how much rain you can expect and how long it sticks around, that's all in my Storm Alert Team forecast.
We'll talk to you soon, John. Thank you. Today, the community of Atkinson is honoring Assistant Fire Chief Ryan Keogh with a commemorative golf tournament after he passed away last week. There's a 27-team cap for Sunday's event and a $200 entry fee per group. Officials encourage everyone to get their teams in and come show support for the Keogh family. If you'd like to enter, we have those details on our website. Keogh unfortunately passed away last Monday at only 43 years old, leaving behind a wife and 5 children. Funeral services were held over the weekend to pay tribute to the beloved community member. Portions of the Nebraska National Forest remain closed as crews continue to battle a wildfire near Halsey. Officials last updated us over the weekend, saying the 201 East fire has burned more than 4,100 acres and is now 55% contained. The blaze is impacting the Bessie Ranger district of the forest, shutting down that area since last Wednesday. The fire started burning last Tuesday, but officials are hopeful this week's lower temperatures will help keep the blaze at bay. So far, firefighters have been able to keep it away from any private land. We're getting our first look at a training session held by the Ashland Fire Department. Here are some pictures shared by the group of their burn near Juan. We first told you about this event last Friday, warning residents in the area to keep their windows shut, even with the nice weather, because of the increase in smoke. The department said that firefighters were able to improve skills like rural water supply operations, interior fire attack, and reading smoke. And Ashland was not the only department putting in extra hours over the weekend to protect the community they love. Here are some photos showing the 85th annual Nebraska Fire School in action. It took place at Fauner Park in Grand Island. The Hampton Volunteer Fire Department gave a special shout out to their full-time employers for allowing them to take away some time from work to become better equipped to serve their community. They ran through several scenarios, including battling giant flames and responding to accidents involving heavy machinery. Still to come on the news tonight, federal authorities joining the urgent search for a yoga instructor who police say is a suspect in the fatal shooting of a world-class cyclist. That in your full forecast after the break. Now to the all-out search for a Texas yoga instructor wanted in connection with the fatal shooting of a woman who authorities say was once in a relationship with the suspect's boyfriend. The murder victim, a top professional cycling athlete. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the details.
Federal authorities now joining the urgent search for a yoga instructor who police say is a suspect in the fatal shooting of a world-class cyclist who authorities say at one point dated her boyfriend. Law enforcement say 35-year-old Caitlin Marie Armstrong took off days before being charged with the murder of Mariah Wilson.
She knew she was going to be wanted for this. She probably had a 5-day head start.
According to court documents, this all stemmed from an apparent love triangle. Armstrong's boyfriend, Colin Strickland, telling police he was briefly in a relationship with the 25-year-old Wilson last year. Investigators say the pair, both pro cyclists, met up at 6 p.m. on May 11th. They went swimming together and had dinner before Strickland dropped Wilson off at a friend's home in Austin at approximately 8:30 p.m. That friend, police say, called 911 after she found Wilson in the bathroom bleeding from gunshot wounds.
District 6 can get TOG for 26-year-old female. Injuries incompatible with life.
According to the court documents, Armstrong's 2012 Jeep Cherokee was captured on a neighbor's surveillance camera, stopping outside of Wilson's friend's home the night that she died.
It's so incredibly painful for such a tight-knit community. My reaction is just pain and heartbreaking.
Strickland issuing a statement saying his friendship with the slain cyclist was strictly platonic, adding there's no way to adequately express the regret and torture I feel about my proximity to this horrible crime. Armstrong's family telling ABC News that while they don't know where the wanted 35-year-old is, they believe she's innocent, saying, I know a young woman lost her life and that's horrible, but Caitlin did not do it. And Mariah Wilson's family telling ABC News that she was a talented, kind, and caring woman. They also felt it was important to clarify that those closest to her understood that she wasn't in any romantic relationship at the time of her death. I'm Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Dissauer.
A cloudy day across the area, also cooler temperatures, and that's going to be the trend for the next couple of days. Highs made up in the 60s today. We're only going to be into the 50s for high temperatures tomorrow. That was a live look from Schoen's Roofing in Beatrice. We take you now to Honda of Lincoln, looking off to the southwest, and again, lots of clouds just covering the area. We're sitting at 63 degrees in Lincoln. It's 62 in Beatrice, 62 in Hebron, but notice out to the west it is just a bit cooler, and that's where we've got some light rain showers. Now, as we go through the rest of this evening, we will keep temperatures on the dropping side, down to 57 degrees by 10 o'clock. As we go through the overnight, we'll have scattered showers beginning to move into the area. Our temperatures overnight will drop into the upper 40s to low 50s, so definitely temperatures running below normal. I mentioned the rain. There's nothing really falling right now in Lincoln. It's all back out to the west, specifically out towards Grand Island and Hastings. Not a lot of rain, but enough rain to definitely bring make some roads wet and have to turn the windshield wipers on a few times. Now, you'll notice we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to tomorrow morning, and I will keep a chance for some scattered showers in the forecast as we go through the overnight hours, probably in the Lincoln area as early as 10 o'clock tonight and then continuing on overnight. There will be some dry time overnight, but just don't be surprised for things to be wet by morning. You'll notice temperature-wise, we don't move a whole lot as we go through the day. Rain starts to move in from the south. Here we are by noon, and there may even be a rumble of thunder mixed in at times. For the most part, I think this is mainly going to be just plain old rain falling. And it's going to be a steady rain, and at times we'll have some pockets of moderate or even perhaps even heavy rain. This is looking at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and notice temperatures haven't moved much at all, low to mid 50s. And then as we head towards 6 o'clock, we're still dealing with some of the showers around and cooler temperatures. Now, I think high temperatures tomorrow will likely occur early tomorrow morning, probably right around sunrise. Looking for a high of 56 in Lincoln, 54 in Beatrice, and 55 in Seward. We'll all be down in the low 50s as we head through the afternoon. And winds may gust at times to 35 miles per hour. Sustained will be out of the east-northeast, 10 to 18 miles per hour. As we go into Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning, we'll keep a chance for rain around. I think the rain will not be quite as intense overnight. As we go through the day on Wednesday, we're likely to see once again, cloudy skies, scattered showers around, maybe some moderate rain moving in at times as we head through noon on Wednesday, and we're going to keep this rain around throughout the day on Wednesday as well. So how much rain you can expect? I think by the time you're heading home to work tomorrow evening, we're probably talking up near an inch of rain in Lincoln, perhaps higher amounts, maybe inch and a half down towards Beatrice, with maybe as much as 4/10 up towards Columbus. As we go into Tuesday into Wednesday, the additional rain, so this is looking at a storm total from tonight through Wednesday, A 29 computer model average suggests right at 2.35 inches of rain for Lincoln, near 2 inches down towards Beatrice. And to give you an idea, we normally for this time period should see about 6,700 of an inch of rain. So we are well above normal rainfall coming our way for the time period over the next couple of days. So if you need to get yard work done, not tomorrow, not Wednesday, probably not Thursday morning because the rain may linger into Thursday morning, and then things start to dry out for Thursday afternoon as well as Friday and as we head towards the weekend. Speaking of that, notice temperatures start to increase Thursday. The sun pops out. By Friday, things start to turn more humid and temperatures start warming up to 86 degrees. And then as we head towards the holiday weekend, it is going to turn muggly. Temperatures in the low 90s, forecasting 92 on Saturday, a high temperature of 90 on Sunday, 92 again by Monday. It may turn a little windy on Memorial Day as well. And then a chance for some showers and thunderstorms coming in late Tuesday night as a cold front comes through, and then maybe some showers hanging around through Wednesday. I put a poll out on Twitter earlier today asking people, do you prefer the warm and humid, warm and not humid, cool and humid, or cool and not humid for the holiday weekend? So Megan, what's your answer on that?
I think you probably know, John. I would say cool and not humid. I am not a fan of the heat or the humidity, but I do know that a lot of folks like to do outdoor activities for Memorial Day weekend, so I'm probably in the anomaly side of what we want for this holiday. So what would you want?
Warm and not humid.
Okay, and then I'd take that too. Yeah. No humidity is great. So, all right, thank you, John. A great day on Wall Street. The Dow jumping 618 points. NASDAQ is up 181. Here are your numbers. You're watching Channel 8, Nebraska's trusted news source. Finally tonight, talk about a catch of a lifetime. Here's a fish you are not going to see every day. Ethan Evnick of Iowa caught this massive catfish in the Missouri River while in South Dakota. The fish is 51.5 inches long with a girth of 32.5 inches, and it weighs a whopping 67 pounds and 8 ounces. Oh my goodness, I can only imagine what it felt like reeling that baby in. Game, Fish and Parks officials say the fish sets a South Dakota record for flathead catfish. Wow.
That makes you think twice about swimming in a river.
Yeah. Or even a lake. I mean, you just never know.
I was gonna say, could you imagine noodling that?
Oh my gosh, no. Absolutely not.
Lose your arm.
Yeah. One quick final check, John.
That's right. Hey, this evening we are going to see some showers beginning to move in from the west. Probably better chances to go through the overnight hours. Temperatures dropping down to right around 50 degrees by tomorrow morning.
All right. Thank you, John, and thank you all for joining us. World News Tonight is up next. We'll see you back here at 6.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
At Comfort Made Mattress Factory, we build each mattress specifically for you right here in our locally owned store. We can even make his side different than hers, backed by our lifetime comfort guarantee.
Closed captioning on Channel 8 Eyewitness News is brought to you by CHRISTENSEN Hearing Analytics.
With an exciting new Toyota, you can go out and enjoy all your favorites